Good afternoon, everybody. Well, we have some exciting news today. As you can see, my lovely wife, is busy brushing horses for me, which she's done ever since she got done with her nursing job, which has been so wonderful to have her do so much of the brushing for me. It just relieves me of that job, so I'm able to get some other stuff done. So in our barn this afternoon, we have Baron and Duke and Bill and Earl. And over in the pen, which is a little bit dirty, is Lady with even dirtier little Libby. Okay. I actually haven't even worked Libby for quite a while now. But I'm sure she'll stand fairly well for me. So, let me explain something. What's happening on our farm? We have actually decided and have already made the move, and we have purchased another horse. I'm going to just let Libby go. And what we've purchased is, we feel, a very, very close duplicate of this filly right here. So there is a farm not too far from here that has two mares that was able to get them bred to the father of Libby last year. One of their mares, which is a mare a little bit smaller than Lady, had another filly, which seems to be, everybody's having fillies these days, no stud colts, but anyways, another filly, and she is a month older than Libby, and it is really, really close, to me anyways, to be a perfect mate for Libby. So, we went over there last evening, to get some clips of her and to take some pictures of her. So let's go over there right now, and I'll show you this new little filly that we just purchased. Well, guys, are you ready for this? It's kind of dark in here. This is the place where I bought our new filly. Come check her out.
Hi, little one.
Look at that head, guys. Except for that brown in the white. Doesn't that look almost identical to Libby's head?
It's very dark, just hard to see in here, but we'll see if we can get in. And she looks pretty big.
She is a month older than Libby. And of course, like we said, it's a half sister, so the same father. And this mare here is a little smaller than Lady, of course, but still, by the looks of her, I think we're going to have a nice match.
Tell everybody what the man that owns her just said now when you stopped by.
So I bought her a week ago now, and I wanted to give him a deposit, but he said, no, don't want to do that, we'll just wait. And he said, but I'll hold her for you. And just today, just now when I stopped at the house, he said someone else just stopped today wanting to buy her, so I'm glad I stopped when I did to buy her.
Yeah, there's another one too, but everybody seems to want this little lady.
Jump over here, you get the background better.
Oh yeah, this will be better, I think.
Come here, girl. Come here. Come here, girl.
I'm going to be the devil's advocate here and ask you, why in the world are you getting another horse, another filly, when we just sold the last two?
Well, that's a bit of a long story. I guess the big reason is because I want to. So this one here has not been handled at all. They've got a lot of kids around, of course, and they've fooled with her some, but my goodness, she is so much bigger than Libby.
Yeah, and I thought
And-
Libby's growing so good.
I know.
But if put another month on her, and she'll
Yeah.
probably be that big
Yeah.
too.
So anyways, I'm not going to get her, we won't get her weaned for another 6 weeks. So we got 6 weeks more of growth, and then I've got to do all the training which would be a lot more difficult than it was for Libby at such a young age. But hopefully it'll go all right.
But Duke and Earl, that's when we got them. And
No, they were a year old when we got them,
oh, that's right.
or close to a year
Well, they
old.
weren't handled okay. So that,
Weren't handled much.
and
right.
you did good with them. You're starting it right now. Are you a sweetheart? She's kind of got, it looks like a heart on her in the middle of her white. A sideways crooked heart. You didn't answer the question though. Really. You want to, but what made you think you want this filly?
Well, so we got Lady bred last year. She had a nice filly this year. And then we took her back to the stud to get her bred back, and they weren't able to get her bred back. So that's going to put us one more year behind. If I could get her bred back, then I would have had a potential pair from that. But since she's not, it's going to put me another year behind. And so by doing this, being a half sister, it's going to, and looking so much alike. You know, this one here just looks so much like Libby, that I think I'm going to have a potential of having a really nice match pair of Belgians. And do I want mares? Well, not so much as I prefer geldings, but Lady's been just the best mare as far as mares go. So I don't really have a big problem with that. But I just want to real quick show you also over here. You can see in here, now this is also another filly that was a half sister to the other one, and look how dark she is. And so she went to make quite so good of a mate for Libby, as we're hoping and thinking that this one will. So at some point we're probably going to have another name contest to see what we want to name her too.
I know it.
She's not the most friendly one, but
Well, she will be.
she will be.
The other night when we were here, it was so cute, but there was two little girls here, and they were throwing this ball around and going over there on the other side of them and just not caring at all, and it didn't seem to bother these two very much at all. So
The owner bought this mare 2-3 years ago now, and he just has nothing but praise for her. Just a perfect, such a well-trained, well-broke horse. And so I think if she had, if she was filled out like Lady is, she might be a lot closer to her size also. So anyways, guys, that's the exciting news on our farm, even though they're not on our farm yet. But it's going to give us something for all of us to look forward to have a new filly in October now, to start dealing with her.
one other little interesting tidbit is that they wean the fillies, or the babies, by the moon. So Jim wanted to take her a little earlier, but
Well, it will, even in October it will be early because it'll only be 4 months, whereas I prefer 5 months. But I feel that she'll get a little bit better care at our place than here, because I can start training her sooner, and she'll be fine at 4 months, I'm sure of it.
yeah, but he did want to, the man who owns her really wanted her weaned by the full moon. So that's interesting, and that's what we're gonna do.
So what do you guys think? Do you think we made the right decision? Do you think the new filly is going to be a good mate, a good match for Willoughby? And while we're talking about that, and I almost know what so many people's answer will be, we need a name for our new filly. And so we'd love to get some advice. And I'm very curious. We have a name kind of already in the back of our heads that we're thinking about using, but we'd love to get your input. So if you have a name for our new filly to go with Libby, put it in the comment and give us an idea what you're thinking.
Isn't she cute?
So, as I might have said a little bit in the video last night, we've got a lot of work to do when this new filly comes here, because she's so much bigger, and she's going to be so much bigger still in 6 weeks, that it's going to take so much work to get her to be able to lead and to do things with her like I've already done with Libby. I haven't fooled with Libby for a good week now, I think, since I've even led her around. Maybe it hasn't been that long, but anyways, it's been a while. And, you know, I'm totally confident I can put a halter on and do everything I've been doing with her. So that has never happened with the new filly. So we've got to start right from the scratch. And being such a bigger animal, it's not going to be quite so easy as it was with her. So I will give you updates on how that goes after we get her. And of course, as soon as we do get her, we'll have some videos on her, at least I hope. So anyways, what do you think, girl? I got things to do. We've been so busy here on the farm and in the woods lately. It's just been crazy. Let me even go talk about a few more things that's been going on. Okay, so Brenda is brushing Duke right now. And this morning, I took Duke and Bill to the woods, and I was so pleased at how well they did. I had to cut some long 20-foot logs for a customer, so we were able to do that. And now I want to take Baron and Earl to the woods, but I'm kind of getting a little bit late. So I still hope to be able to get them to the woods and get another wagon load out, and then I still have 2 trailer loads to truck this evening. So I've got a lot of work going on. But I'm going to explain one other thing that's been going on in the farm, and then we'll let you guys go.
I just want to say Tim has been so busy. We're trying to keep up with everything with all the lumber or log orders he's got right now. He has just been working right out straight. He always is anyways, but even more so lately.
Okay, one other thing I want to show you guys. As you can see, Lady and Libby are locked in their pen. They can't come out of their pen yet. I asked Brenda as soon as I left for the woods to give them some water because they have to stay there for a little while longer. And the reason for that is we have decided to take advantage, I guess you could say, of the high prices for the cattle, and we end up selling some of our cows. I've been wanting to cut back on them anyways, and so what I've done is I have sold 5 of my cow calf pairs. So these 5 red ones have all been sold, and the guy just came and left, and he wants to buy all 5 of them with their calves. That black calf right there belongs across the fence with these Black Angus cross cows. 2 of those are Black Angus, and then the 2 with white faces are crosses. And we're going to keep those 4 and their calves. And as you can see, there is one red calf in there, but that's actually one of the baldy-faced cows had that. So anyways, those are going to stay here, and these 5 with their calves are going to be sold, or have been sold, and they'll be leaving next week we'll load them into trailers, and they're going to a guy not too far from us that has a beef herd that he wants to expand with. So he was pleased with what he saw, and so he bought all 5. So we're very thrilled about that. But I've got to now, this afternoon when I get home, one more thing I have to do is get these critters into the barn and locked into the barn so that I can let the horses, well, I'll probably let those Black Angus back out in the pasture, and so the horses can have access to the barnyards. So that is my plan, and so I'm pretty thrilled about that. It's just going to give me more time to be doing other stuff, and even with the horses that I can be working on. Get a guy. Get over here. Get over here. Get him. Get up. There you go. Get it. Get back. Get back. Okay guys, I'm having a little troubles getting these Suffolks to turn around this trailer for some crazy reason. Come here. Oh. With Bill, he always just comes in here and spins it around so easy. Earl was coming in, I was actually turning the opposite way as I do with Bill. But the other day, as he was spinning, he hit his head right into here. And ever since then, he hasn't been so keen on turning around, obviously. Really, the best way is this other way, but for some reason, I can't get him to do that very well. I haven't really taken the time to really try to get him. I'm always in a hurry to get to the woods, so I just usually do whatever I need to do. But I'm going to try one more time here and now. If I can't spin him the way Bill spins, I'm going to have to spin him the other way, but I'm going to have to go back out there further to do it. And he's almost at the end of the trailer usually by the time he actually gets turned around. And I don't quite understand why and what I'm doing wrong to get them to spin, but I'll Well, I've never tried Duke, but Baron is not very good at it either. But come here, come here, come here. Oh. Come here a little more. Tip here. Tip here a little more. Oh, no. Ho. No, ho. Ho, come here. Step here. Step there. Oh. Oh. Get up here. Oh. Bye. 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 Oh. So guys, you see my predicament. Love some advice. Great ideas as how to get him to turn. One thing I think I could do is start practicing spinning someplace else other than in the trailer. But this is going to be an issue that I would really like to resolve. If I could just get a couple of them to spin and get parked in this position. After they're in this position, there's plenty of room for a horse to be comfortable in this position. But just something about spinning in this trailer that they don't like to do. But any ideas, let me know in the comments, guys. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As you can realize, I'm in a hurry and I got to get to the woods to get a wagon loaded up that hill so I'd have time to haul 2 trail loads to the mill. As you can see, we're also waiting on a flat tire on my skid steer, but that's nothing serious. It's tire's all fixed, so you just got to go get it and get that fixed. Anyways, always something broke down here on the farm, and but there's always plenty of good things going on the farm to definitely overcome the bad things. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time here on Working Horses with Jim.